Today on the channel, we're all gas, no brakes. Yada Mean with WWE Mattel Elite 125. Jacob Fatu.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite 125 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the return, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. But for all your Jacob Fatu needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And what can you say about Jacob Fatu? We've had an Elite, we've had a main event, we've had a greatest hits, we've also had an Ultimate, and we have another Ultimate coming in the future that looks pretty amazing. But as of right now, this is the sleeper Jacob Fatu figure. The red and black attack looks really good on him, so happy to have this. Should also mention the MLW figure once upon a time as well. So we've had a few Jacob Fatus, but have we had him in red? I don't think so. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what the old red and black attack's ready to do here. Jacob Fatu looking very good in the package. Big WWE logo, 8 and up, Elite. Jacob Fatu, glamour shot, action figure, playing all the hits on the packaging. 125 on the side. There he is, mean mugging. And there he is showing all the teeth that he got removed later on. Apparently he was out of action for a couple of months. He got like 11 teeth pulled. Ooh, that's a tough day at the office. I've never had to have a tooth pulled before. I guess I pulled them myself when I was a kid, but never had to have a tooth pulled. Never had a cavity either. I'm just striking it out right here. No cavities, knock on wood. We'll see what happens in the future. But Jacob Fatu looking good here. You got the tail of the tape, you got the blurb, you got the cross sell down below. You know we're unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Make sure you do subscribe. What's it say here? From Sacramento, California. Oh, beautiful. How about those Sacramento Kings back in the day? Man, that 90s Sacramento's Kings, some of the greatest basketball you'd ever watch, let me tell you. 6'2", 285 pounds, springboard moonsault, career highlights, WWE United States Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion. The Samoan Werewolf was all gas, no brakes. Wit-it-in. Wit-it-in? I'm not familiar with that one. Wit-it-in, the 2025 Royal Rumble match, battling for over 24 minutes and eliminating 4 superstars. Yada Mean. I'm familiar with the Yada Mean, there's no doubt. So interesting right here. Now, he is a Samoan werewolf, but who bit him to make him become a werewolf? That's what I want the answers from. Who turned him into that werewolf? See you later, goodbye. It was Sika? Oh my gosh, I didn't know Sika was a werewolf. There you go. Which Sika are we talking about? That's what I want to know, Todd. Not the one you were always talking about from when you were a kid. That's a different Sika. I'm talking wrestling Sika. It was that Sika? Oh my, don't look that one up, folks. Don't look that one up. Plastic Prison, but apparently that Sika gave him the curse of the werewolf. And there's worse ways to get the curse of the werewolf, I'm sure. Who knows? Who knows? But diving into it here. We got twist ties. Yada Mean with these twist ties. Yeah, you guys yada me when I know what I'm talking about. There you go. There you go. Bam, bam, bam. Bigelow. Sure, why not? And there it is. Getting down to business. See you later, Shuffle. Goodbye. Extra hands. We got 2 gripping hands out of the package, but I'm leaving him with the straight up werewolf hands. He's got the werewolf hands. He's on the prowl. He's on the hunt. He's going to palm a basketball and all points in between. I like those hands on here. That is very, very cool. Looking very good, but you got Jacob Fatu out of the package. Looking a little bit mean mugging, looking very determined, looking very good. He's got a little snarl. Of course, he's a werewolf after all, so he's going to have a little snarl in him. Big beard going on, looking pretty darn good. Got the long hair. I love the black and red kind of matching the outfit as well. Just a very good looking head sculpt on Jacob Fatu. A lot of details on that. He does got the Wolfpack shirt, not that Wolfpack Todd McFarlane, but he's got the Wolfpack shirt here with the wolf on the front looking good. It is Velcro, and I got to tell you, it's stretched to the end here. Very tight on him, but it is the cutoff shirt looking nice. Got the black arm sleeves going on. You got the tattoos on the arms, tattoos on the chest. Looking very cool. No issues with any of that. Got the banding around the biceps. Got Journey on one arm. And you got Elone on the other one, so it is cut off by the black, obviously. I think those are his kids' names, if I'm not mistaken. Red and black attack down in the trunks here, looking very good, or the tights more like it. Fatu on this side, and then you got some cool looking graphics on this side here. Very loose in the ankle down here. We've seen that a lot as of late, so he's got the loose ankle going on. Last time we saw that was the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Edition not too long ago. Had those very loose ankles, we remember. But looking pretty good. Red and black attack continues on down to the boots. I really like this one. This is very striking. I like the color differences outside of the all black and white. Gives him a little bit more personality, and he's a werewolf after all, so it kind of makes you think of blood is what it makes you think of. Head is removable, back force side to side. And then we got the arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. You know I'm here for that. Hands back force side to side, removable. You do get the ab crunch. You do get waist articulation. Big old splits, not so bad there. A little tightness in the legs, but it's okay. Leg goes way up, of course. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees, playing all the hits, boot cut, and then we do get the very loose ankles. And it's interesting, whenever we get the loose ankles, it's always the right ankle that is loose. I'm not sure why that is. The left one, you know, it's not super tight, but it's always the right ankle. So what is it in the manufacturing process that's different between the right and left ankle that would cause this in so many figures? Same thing with the hips. We had the issues with the hips for the longest time. It was always the right leg that had the biggest issues. Why is that? Why is it the right side of an action figure's body has the issues? Todd, do you have any idea? You should know a thing or two about action figures, but it stumped you. We're going to have to call Robert Stack for Unsolved Mysteries. You know, we got to do what we got to do, but Robert Stack unfortunately passed away. Ultra Magnus himself, as he's known in some circles. So I'm not sure how we're going to get down to the knowledge on that one. Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. That's the way it goes. Like, you go to this small town, or even better yet, story time with Kyle, you go to these Amish communities. And I'm picking on the Amish here. I'm sure there's a lot of Amish people watching this channel right now. But my dad, you know, when he, back in the day, he was a claims adjuster for insurance, and there would be a barn that burned down out in the country. And my dad would have to go down there and say, and everybody in the town, all the other Amish people would say, I don't know what happened. I don't know how that burned down. They would all protect each other, and they'd all do insurance scams all the time. It was like the Amish were the most crooked of people for insurance fraud in the United States. I didn't know that. I only know that from my dad telling me those stories, that they would always cheat the system, burn down a barn, say it happened or whatever, and then nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Kind of like action figures over at Mattel with issues on the right side of the bodies. Very similar. It's like insurance fraud, basically. That's what I just compared it to. So insurance fraud, action figure fraud, whatever it may be. But I'm hoping these things get worked out. We've seen other things get worked out. Knock on wood once again. We've had paint application problems recently. A lot of those have been worked out. You're always going to have these things, but the paint's got a lot better over the last couple of waves. Now we're just down to little things like the ankles back and forth. I mean, little, depending how you feel about it, but I'd rather have this issue than paint problems or my legs don't move at all. So the more you know, folks, the more you know. There it is. But there is old Jacob Fatu. Pretty darn cool if you ask me, and he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%. But I really love the hands on this one, giving him a little bit of a werewolf feel there. Very cool. And then we got the one over here from previous. So looking good. Jacob Fatu not messing around in the action figure department. I guess next up for us, as I talked about, we got that Ultimate coming up with the werewolf mask. So I'm all in on that one as well. So there it is. 125 Jacob Fatu. What's your guys' thoughts? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. Check out YouTube channel memberships and Patreon to support the channel, and plenty of content to keep you busy. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found, with video casts on YouTube. And don't forget my books, The Complete Guide to the Jax Class Superstar Series, Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Maker Series, both available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble as we speak. So for Jacob Fatu, 125, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?